the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The three from Hill, and he gets it to go.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
On defense, the Bulls, the biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, this is not about...
Nasty.
Nasty. Get.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
They grabbed their own miss. That's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Livingston passes to Noah. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
At the line for the Pacers, Joakim Noah. At the line for time.
That free throw, no good. Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Miles. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Miles has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Freak. Outside for Gasol. Right side, Butler. Inside, here's Freak. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 58.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's Hill on the wing. He dishes it to Dedmon. 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
The Bulls leading by 7. And some room here for Batum. Again, Chicago.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in.
Paul George.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Freak dishes to Gasol. Butler kicks to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 62 points for Freak.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Pick up by Hill. George, that's a 2-pointer. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. George has got 17 now, just in the second half. Chicago leading by 11.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Hill. Freak kicks to Butler. Inside. Outside for Batum. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Take up.
And now, let's give it for your Ace Mates.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Here's George. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Paul Gasol.
Been a very solid outing for George. He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Chicago leading by 9.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
On the wing, Batum. And they will call over the back on the play.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Pick by Zeller. Hill passes to George. Zeller dishes to George. Zeller setting the pick for George. Indiana again missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's George. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Over to the wing. From deep, Miles. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Chicago leading by 14.
Let's get the ball inside.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Pacers, Paul Gasol taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Gasol. Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Pacers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Outside Gasol. Here's Butler. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, partner.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 64 points for Freak.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
I make sure that we play strong defense. And if I catch someone on my team dogging it out there, I'm going to bark in their ear about it. Lazy defense means it takes longer for me to get the ball back. You feel me? And that's taken away from my shots. You know, that's not cool. Doris, that's not cool.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.